Okay, I'm going to do an update on how everything is in my life right now since my hysterectomy and feeling horrible with a pinched nerve in my neck. Um, Again, this is Sharice, and I just want to give not just an update, but an encouragement on how to do better when you know better. For the longest time, it was hard to put myself first as a wife, mother, teacher, um, just a lot of responsibilities at, my church and, just a lot of things going on. What I've learned is, especially after I passed 49, is that if I do not take care of myself, um, how do I explain this? Things will shut down, and no one will be there to help. People will not take care of you when things stop working. You will not have this, miraculous person that comes and steps in all the time. On rare occasions or some occasions, yes. But sometimes you think that, if I go to the hospital, I'll get rest. You're going to have to come back out of that hospital and you're not going to have any support. Yes, you had the nurses, you had the doctors, you got the layup, whatever. And this hasn't happened to me, thank God. But thank goodness I woke up before that has happened. In my, I would say early 40s, near mid 40s, I was diagnosed with diabetes. And it was a wake up call because I thought I had time. And so what I did was, okay, I said, okay, let me, start working out, eating right, stop binging on things like I didn't even think was bad, but tortilla chips. I mean, I didn't eat cakes. I didn't eat cookies. Yeah, I had candy, but I would binge on candy. It wasn't like I had candy every day. I would just eat the leftover whole pack of candy that was left over from a class project or something. And it gave me energy when I had that candy. It made me feel better. It literally filled something that I needed for, when I tell you for a moment, I mean, a few minutes, not an hour, not even 30 minutes, maybe no longer than 5 minutes, it would fill that void. And I had to remember that it's so fleeting. But I realized that I have to do something. I turned 50 last year, and whew, aging is not for the weak. Turning 50 and being not healthy and being overweight is a reality punch. You have to. You have to. There's no excuse. There's no, hey, I'm busy. Hey, I got a lot of things I gotta do. There's no excuse. You either continue and you slowly kill yourself, or you start doing something to make yourself better. And so that's what I started doing. I kind of listened to my own advice in the beginning of my videos where I only did 1%. But I said, you know what? 5% is better than 1% because 1% only was when I was in my early 40s. Now we're in a different realm. And so it has to be about 5%, near 10% of taking care of myself. I work out now 4 days a week. I eat better. I don't binge anymore. I don't binge. I still have issues with portion size, but I don't binge. I am trying to do something called intermittent fasting. That's the thing that's working perfectly, like really good. But I'm letting you know there are stressful times, physically, mentally, where I want to eat in the morning because I just know what type of day I'm going to have. So I want to give myself that comfort of food. And it can be toast, but I'm like, no, I really have an intermittent window of between an eating window between 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it does work. Oh my gosh, it really helps. But again, it's a lot of things are emotional. A lot of things are psychological. A lot of things are just physical. So I have to be aware of what I'm feeling. I have to pray for the strength. I mean, that's what's getting me through. Did you ever have a strong feeling? And it could be of anxiety. It could be of overwhelm, of despair, and literally you either can try to fight it or I pray it off. And that's what I am doing, is I'm praying it off of me so that I can just, like I'll say, Lord, I'm feeling this thing because I didn't get things done today. I'm feeling like, I should have done better today. I'm having a long day today and I'm just feeling inadequate. I need you, Lord. And I mean, I don't mean for this, and I do mean, I'm telling you, if you do not want to hear about the power of God transforming a life, click off of this video, because I'm telling you, my life is being transformed because I am asking God to help me, to give me the strength to stop. Some people think that, drug addiction is bad. It's bad. And, I should say this. Some people think that the only bad thing and the worst thing is if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol or cigarettes or things like that. But I think also when you are addicted to things like food, just that it's food causes high blood pressure, diabetes, a whole lot of cardiovascular problems, a whole lot of other issues if you abuse it. I mean, I don't it's just a bad it's just in a bad it's a bad addiction. I really want to stress to myself, not just to you, but to myself, that food is an addiction. And yes, I don't binge like where, I gorge on food. I could just eat maybe a bag of Skittles for that day. And maybe that's all I ate. That was still an unhealthy food choice that was made based on emotions that can cause my body to go through to a diabetic issue. Or I eat a whole bag of potatoes and potato chips, and that was all I had that day, right? And I'm thinking, that's all I ate. That humongous caloric intake on my body caused a problem that can cause my body to shut down or hurt itself and cause gangrene eventually in my body, just as an overdose can be caused from drug, and I have to look at it like that, because sometimes I'm like, I don't eat like 10 burgers. I don't, eat a whole cake, and I'm not like that, those TV, gorgers. No, but I still ate to satisfy and to stuff some feelings and emotions that I was having that day. So I have to really, really not act so righteous and say, at least I'm not. Because I did that. And it was bad. So right now I'm doing a lot better. I did extensive physical therapy to get rid of the pinched nerve that was... The pain was horrible. I mean, it reminds me that God has allowed me to be pain-free for a reason. I am pain-free by the healing of God for a reason, not to abuse this body anymore, because that pain could have never left. I would have been on Oxycontin or had to go through surgery or something like that. All I did was some very extensive physical therapy, continually, and it subsided. And I thank God. Right now I can do weights, and I can do pull-ups. I can do so many things, and I'm so grateful to that. What else? I am taking care of myself. I'm getting up in the morning, 4:15 in the morning, trying to anyway. Most days I do, so that I can study the Word of God, so that I can slow down a little bit and not always rush to get up. Yes, it's to have a solid morning routine, and I'm doing a better morning routine than I did before because of the 4:15, but I need to go to bed early. I'm raising teens. That's another struggle. And it's just, and marriage is in another season. So, things are in seasons, and I'm in a season where I can change it. There is no sickness. There is no financial crisis. There is no employment issues. There's nothing there. Yes, I'm a teacher, and yes, it's stressful, and yes, I have a lot of stuff going on with that, but it's doable with God's ideas and strength and his know-how and just total knowledge. So I just want to encourage someone that if they are in something, in a season, because it changes. I mean, my 30s, my 40s, my 30s I took advantage of. I was just taking care of everybody. 40s was where I started not feeling the need to please, and I need to take care of myself. But then I started pleasing myself in excess in order to eat or subside the things that I were feeling, and I wouldn't say not deal, but not deal with it totally. Now at 50, I'm dealing with them. I'm recognizing them. I'm calling them out. I'm speaking them out. I'm in my car many times and just talking to myself and bringing myself down, and I think that's what it is. I mean, no, I don't go to counseling because I don't have the time. If I take that time to go to counseling, I'm taking away going to the gym or, things that I want and need. So, I just want to give myself a pat on the back for what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a lot better. Like I remember in one of my videos, I said my mind and my body are like split. They are coming together, and they are coming together, and they're almost there. Because I mean, yes, I'm still overweight. Yes, I'm still over 200 pounds, but I'm at a place where if I can consistently keep my habits, my morning routine, my habits, the way that I'm doing it, I know I will end up, if I continue it, in a better place. So right now, I'm at the weight of around 230 pounds. I would love to be under 200. Right now I'm going to be seeing a doctor because yes, I've had menopausal symptoms. I really want to start HRT, hormonal replacement therapy. It's so hard to get doctors to do that because they want you to crash first and then replace. Oh gosh, you have to be such an advocate for yourself after 40. It's horrible. I think they want you to just ignore yourself and whatever happens. It should be something that's already there, already in the system that women are going to go through, and there's already a doctor for it. But no, you gotta search, and it's just sad. But anyway, if you are looking at this and you're like, hey, I'm about to go into having a hysterectomy, or I had it already, really, 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 really find a doctor. I don't care if you're going to see this doctor in 5 years, in 10 years. Look for a doctor that specializes in menopausal symptoms and menopausal just maintenance. It's sad. It's just, that's my biggest advice for you, is to pray, and also find a doctor that is going to deal with what your body's going to do when you are dealing with your hormones, because it's just sad that you have to be an advocate after 40 years old. Yes, but it's sad. When you're younger, you have a pediatrician. Then you go into OBGYN when you're a woman, and then a GYN when you're pregnant and you're in childbearing years. But then after that, it just stops. The maintenance stops, and it's just sad, especially if you have a hysterectomy. I haven't been to a OBGYN since 2018. I had my hysterectomy in 2017. So, I mean, oh my gosh, don't ignore your body. Don't ignore the fact that, yes, you may not have a period anymore, and you just need to ignore. Your body goes through so many hormonal changes, and you need help. You need help. You need help. You need help. I've been trying to take vitamins and this and that. I've been trying to get things on Amazon that replaces estrogen and phytoestrogen and progesterone and DMs. Oh my Lord! Just find someone, and I have an appointment scheduled. But just take care of your teeth. I'm gonna do a video one day on all the things that an older woman over 45 need to have on in their arsenal in getting older healthily, better, healthily. I don't even know the word, but healthily maintenance of a woman becoming older, because we are taking care of everything. Okay. So, again, I'm doing so much better. It's just that, I really believe that we need to have things in place as we get older, especially over 40, on how to just become a better older person, a better person. It just will spill into everything else when you take care of your body and your mentalness. Okay. Hope I'll talk to you all soon, and have something more organized for you all, and what to have in terms of your arsenal, your support system, in the healthcare system, to get older, to be more healthy as you get older.